To optimize your shopping campaign performance, one of the most effective ways to use your budget efficiently is by pausing low-performing products. This is similar to pausing keywords in search campaigns and allows your budget to be redirected to other products. We recommend letting campaigns run for at least 4 to 6 weeks before pausing any products so you can collect enough data. To analyze product performance, go to the Performance Max campaign you want to optimize, then click on Asset Groups, and then click on Listings Groups. You'll see the Listings group we initially set up that says All Products. To break this into individual products to see what's performing, hover over the All Products group and then click on the plus icon that appears. This is where you can break out products into different groupings. You can categorize them by product type, category, brand, item ID, and more. These groupings are entirely based on the information in your product feed. There are several ways to view your products. You could first break them up by either category or product type, as these are often the most relevant groupings for your products. Once you've broken them up, you can then better assess which categories or product groups are performing, and you can make better decisions as to where to allocate your ad budget. Let's click on product type. Here, you have all of your products grouped. Let's select them all and click Save. So now your campaign data is split based upon the product types that generated the performance. This is essentially a different way just to report on your data. So here you can see that some of these product groups might have a high cost and little to no sales, while others might be performing really well. If you notice a product group isn't performing well, you need to see which specific products aren't working. It's the same as instead of pausing off a keyword or an ad group entirely, you need to see what search terms and the specific terms that are or aren't converting. In this instance, we need to see which specific products within these groups are delivering the performance. So to do this, hover over the product group that you want to analyze and then click the plus icon again. Now you'll notice that you can't break this group further into product types, but if you switch to the filter Item ID, you're then given all the individual products within the group. Select all of them and then click Save. Now you can get more granular data on how specific products within that group are performing. So you're only given the product ID in this list, but if you hover over it, you can see the product name at the bottom of the pop-up. So some products might be generating a good amount of conversion value for the cost, while another product might be costing you a lot but generating no sales. This is similar to diving into the specific keywords of a search campaign. You might notice that when you break these up, you'll see everything else in the product group has a grey icon. This means it has been paused. Now you'll often see some spend here, and all this means is that simply the filter for item ID didn't apply for all of the products. There's still going to be some there, though this is the most granular way you can get to a product ID level. Now, this will be paused each time you change the reporting filters, so make sure you always re-enable that when you analyze your products so you don't lose out on any clicks and potential sales. Now we'll show you a different way to sort your products. Go back to the All Products drop-down and then click on the Edit icon. Then click Clear All to remove the current product groupings. Next, select Item ID from the drop-down list, then select them all, and then click Save. So now you have your campaign broken down into every product as a line item that has an item ID. Here you can easily assess the performance just like keywords. So as always, when you filter your products, try to find the everything else in all products and then re-enable it so you don't accidentally pause any products. Also, at the bottom of the page, you'll notice that you can change how many rows of products you want to view. The default is 50, but you can click the drop-down icon and change this up to 500 products. You can also do this on ads, keywords, and every other part of the dashboard. you should now have a better view of all the products in your dashboard with clicks, spend, sales, and revenue. So if you see any products with high cost and no revenue, consider turning these products off to allocate more budget to other products. Now, what's important to note about e-commerce businesses is that you shouldn't base product performance on the price of that product if it were to get a sale. So often visitors will click on your ad for one product, but they might buy a completely different product or multiple products. So even though if a product is worth $14, it might bring in sales of $120. To get a better view on this, you should add the column average order value to the dashboard. This will tell you the average order value of your customers, which is very important. You should use this to help determine if you should turn a product off or not. If you got a few more clicks, would the average purchase order make the cost worth it so far? If so, then don't turn the product off just yet. If you were to get another sale or two and it still wouldn't be worth the investment, then you could consider turning the product off.